Hello everyone, this is me Satya here and I'm back with another bonus love read. This reading is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. Topic of the reading is, will you get married or will you get the commitment soon? Yes or no? Whether you are single, whether you are committed, whether you are like looking for love, you really don't know. Will you get married or get the commitment that you desire in love soon or not? This reading will definitely help you know that. I will also be adding some charms and oracle cards as well, so stay tuned. And before I dive into the read, let me remind you, it's a general read. It may not resonate with everyone out there, so always pick the signs and messages that resonates and leave the rest. For personal reads, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. You can also check out other services that I offer as well in the description box. So let's dive into the read, Sagittarius, and let's see, will you get the commitment or will you get married soon? Now, it is like, maybe you're willing to take your love life next level and your person is not, and you really don't know if it's ever going to happen or not. Let's find that out. But before I would dive into the read. I could see one card, which I do take as something which signifies giving charity, especially, doing something good to birds, for birds, is going to bring you abundance. And it's going to kind of like, erase the negativity that you might be having around your love life. So you can choose to do that. Try to feed some birds because that's going to ease the stress that you are taking around your love life right now, or the commitment or the marriage. If it's not happening, you can do one more thing. If you feel the, if you feel like, this makes you feel like doing it, then go ahead. I would suggest you from now onwards, feed birds with something or the other. Like, you can also put some water for the birds to drink. You can also put food to eat for them. You can also put, like, whatever bread or whatever, thing that you eat, you can leave some out for the birds to eat. You can do that as well. But feeding birds, if you could make a routine of that, trust me, you're not just going to see abundance coming up for you in your love life, but it is also going to erase the other obstacles that you might be feeling or facing in your other areas of your life as well. So you can make a habit of doing that. You can, put some water outside for the birds to drink. And I'm not talking about the pets one. I'm talking about the ones, like, that you do for all and everyone out there. So you can do that to release the obstacles that you might be having right now in order to have your married life coming forward for you, or in order to get commitment from your person. You can try that for, you're going to see the change coming up for you. So make sure that you do that from now onwards till you get the commitment, till you get married. And if and when you get married, you can continue doing that, thinking and feeling that, this is exactly what helped you with it, and with the obstacles that you were having, and you can continue doing that after that as well. But yes, you can try it for yourself, and you're going to see some major shifts coming in your love life after that. So let's see what else is there. Are you going to get the commitment, or are you going to get married soon? Yes or no? Let's see. Temperance. I really see delays and disappointments. But you don't have to get worried. Like, there is two ways of looking at things right now. Even though the cost and that gloominess that I can see here is definitely very evident. You really wish for obviously getting commitment from your person, getting married, be that to the specific someone or somebody new, whatever. I really see gloominess around it. I really see sadness around it. So when there is sadness and gloominess, and when you're feeling lost around it, that means there is negative energies around you. There is something or the other which is blocking your life right now from moving forward. Again, probably that's where the feeding birds can, help you with it as well. So you can try doing that for yourself. And then I would suggest you to try, whatever the delays that you're having right now. I see delays. That's perfectly fine. But it's going to be fine for you to deal with it when you take it as a blessing from the divine. Blessing in disguise, whether you see it right now or you don't, but the delays are going to bring you exactly the kind of person that you wanted to be with, or that delay is going to make this person exactly how you wanted them to be. Because obviously if they are not giving you the commitment, that means they are not, like, ready to be with you right now. So maybe the divine is preparing them to become a better version of them so they can give the commitment that you seek. So instead of, like, feeling that the delays that you're having is blocks, try to start thinking of them to be as a blessing in disguise, and then prepare yourself for major abundance to come your way. So when you start looking at these things from a positive perspective, they have to become positive, they have to become abundant. So instead of feeling lost, negative, gloomy around the love life situation that you're currently having, pull yourself out of that. And again, feeding birds will also boost up your positivity as well. So doing something good for other people, especially I would say birds, because it's something that you can do on regular basis. It's something that can get you blessings from the other creatures of the earth as well. So I feel like it's a good you can make it your everyday routine, doing that if you want, if you feel the connect doing so. Don't do it because I said you should do it. If you might have, for some of you might have been having that thought lately, and maybe you could not take some time out for that. And if it did strike you now, and you feel like doing it for yourself, for them, you do it, because I feel like that's gonna help you immensely. So you can do that as well. And I feel like if the delays are happening, just know that divine is preparing you and preparing your person to be exactly where you should be, to have a beautiful loving relationship leading towards marriage. So I really see delays here, but at the same time I feel like you have to put you have to break free from the gloominess that you're having right now, which is the reason why your love life is basically stuck. So once you start pulling yourself out of that gloominess or that disappointment, and the delays that you're having, and if you start taking it as like I said earlier, trust me, everything is going to start moving ahead. But yes, I feel like there is some sort of negative energy around you, especially around commitment and marriage. So there will be even if your connection with your person is perfectly fine, they are not committing to you, so you don't want to pursue them or pressurize them, I would say. But you want them to talk about it, and they are not talking about it. Then use this tool and technique that I said. Trust me, it's going to bring you what you desire. And try not to kind of obsess around the commitment and marriage completely. Try not to feel bad or sad or lack of it in your life, because the more you're going to feel lack of it, the more it's just going to make you feel more gloomy and feel like as if you don't have something important in your life. So you start feeling lack of it. That lack feeling which is something that you need to work towards to get what you want. So I really feel like it's something that you need to work towards. It's something that you have to it's something that is deeply rooted in you, the sadness, the gloominess around love life. And I feel like once you have erased that completely, and once you start feeling good as if divine is going to bless you with something magically beautiful, trust me, if you could tap into that, the latter part of what I said, trust me, it is going to be magical for you to get into a married relationship, or to get into a commitment. It's going to be it's going to be something very easy for you. So instead of kind of feeling lack of it right now, you got to change your thoughts around it. You got to change what you're affirming all the time to yourself around it. And try to keep your life balanced, so you don't think and obsess about your love life. And yeah, let me take 2 more cards from the middle of the deck. Okay. I feel like for majority of you, the question, when will I get married, when will I get the commitment that I desire, is something that pulls you down. Basically, it's something that makes you kind of obsess around the future. There is some things that you need to change, and things are not as bad as you start feeling around it when you think about these things. So try again, like I said, if you start looking at it from a positive perspective, you will see your love life moving ahead in the finest way forward. So try doing that for yourself. But I really don't see it happening anytime soon, until and unless you work on those thought process that you're having. So if and when you are done with that, and if you are allowing the divine to bring you what you truly desire without having fears and doubts, and you just could get rid of the blocks that you're having. Now for some of you, maybe it's because of the past relationships that you got yourself into. Maybe you felt like, you wasted your time with them. Now you're kind of like, you really want the commitment come quick, because you don't want to waste more time. You don't want to repeat the same thing. But where you are doing the same mistake is, you are treating the current connection, if something is good in this connection, you are treating it still with the way you were like, because of the way you were treated in the past relationship, you're treating this relationship for that. Now that is something that you probably would be doing wrong here. So try to fix that, and you will see your everything in your love life will start moving forward. When it comes to the evil energy or negative energy, you can also light some candles in your house or in the place where you spend most of your time as well. You can use pink candle or white candle for that. That is also going to kind of like, clear the vibe that you're in right now and help you kind of like, break free from the gloominess. Let's see the oracle guidance. What else do you need to do to have what you truly desire? So we have 2 cards here. So let's see what they have to add. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now I feel like, for some of you, probably you are getting too addicted to the thought that yes, you want it to go next level. Again, you just have to kind of like, have a balanced approach around it, because the more you're going to feel like, now for some of you, I feel like, maybe you are kind of like, holding some areas of your life back, because you feel like, once you get married or once you get commitment, then only you're going to do that. So don't depend on your marriage or on your commitment or on your your love life for other things. Don't feel that way, or don't deal with it that way, because that could also be something which is blocking your love life right now. So you just have to start moving forward as if everything is perfectly fine going in your life, and you just have to go with the flow. So that is also going to help you. The next card is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help you together. Help bring you together. Now if you really want this connection to go next level, or if you really want your love life to move forward, you have to kind of like, whether you're single, whether you're committed, whether you're dealing with a specific someone, but you're not like getting married to that person, if you're having hard time with that, I feel like it's very important for you to watch your thoughts, what you are affirming, what you have been like, thinking most of the time around the whole situation. That shift is also going to help you bring what you want quicker. So make sure that you are using the right affirmations, you are thinking the right thoughts to make it happen exactly the way you desire. Let's see the charms now. Let's see what the charms has to add to the read for you guys. Let me put the cards up so we could have a proper space to include the charms. Yes, let's see what the charms has to add to the read. So we have X, I, E, and P. These could be your name initial of the person that you're dealing with. I feel like this connection that you're probably having with this person is good, is going smooth. Like I said earlier, with the some cards, I really picked up the vibe that maybe everything is not as bad as you're creating it in your head by not getting what you want. For instance, like your idea of a good date is something else. Probably the person that you're dealing with, their idea of good date is something else. So probably that could be the thing which is basically making you feel like, no, they are not doing this, because of which I feel like you have to kind of like you have to know that this person is a different individual. We also have another P here. So I feel like it's very important for you to accept each other the way you both are. But I feel like, things are changing in this connection, and you have to stay positive around your love life overall. And I feel like, for majority of you, your love life is also affected by the moon cycles. You can use the moon cycles to manifest what you truly desire as well with this person. Instead of letting the moon energy affect your connection in a negative way, use that cycle to manifest what you truly desire. I feel like you can also you can also try to find joy in the journey as you go about this connection. Try to stay positive and happy, and try to know one thing, that whatever it is that you truly desire, the commitment, the marriage that you seek, it is bound to happen. There could be delay, but it is going to happen. So when you have that faith that it's going to happen, it's going to come, you are less stressed out. But again, the best way to go about it would be if you could create a balanced life, so you don't obsess around your love life at all. Spending some time out in the nature would also be helpful. And I feel like you have to believe in the divine timing as well. And I feel like if you could do that, you would be able to allow things to flow in your life. And I feel like, again, I do see negative energy here. I do see that obsession here. I do see that, like, codependence issue as well there. But I feel like, once you are broken free from that, it's just going to move ahead. Everything is going to be all right in your love life with this person. Or even if you're single, you would find the one that you truly desire to be with. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you. You just have to work towards it, and that's how you're gonna get things moving forward. So yeah, I hope it was of help, and if it did, do like, share, and subscribe. And if you're willing to purchase any of the services that I offer, you can definitely check the description box for that. So yeah, till I do the next read for you guys, take care and bye.